Erectile dysfunction. Yeah, you're not going to believe this one. This modern female was talking the craziest mess of what you can think when it comes to the passport bros. But it's actually par for the course with all of them. Listen to this stupidness.
Yes, brothers. Get it. Get that passport, please. But do us a favor. Stay over there, okay? Don't come back. We good. We good over here. Just go on and get your passport. I mean, I'm sorry that you're 50 and you're just now getting it, but go ahead and get your passport. Stay over there with your erectile dysfunction. We don't need it. Hope you're happy. Hope she is too. Hope your pockets are good, because you're going to need it. Peace out. Bye. Bon voyage.
Yes, they are. And no, you're not good over here. See, I'm going to reveal to you all the real reason these modern females are so up in arms about the passport bros. So I need you to pay attention because when you hear this, it's going to clear up so much for you. Think about relationships and the relationships that work the best. Think about it. The relationships that work the best are the ones where they have two selfless people. Selfless. That means that the man, even though he's on his purpose, he's doing these things and he's making sure that he takes care of and thinks about his wife and his family. The female makes sure that she's thinking about her husband and her family. They're thinking about each other. Two selfless people. Where the relationship goes awry is when it becomes a selfish and a selfless person together. So let me explain how this actually comes to fruition. Normally, relationships have a selfish and a selfless person in it. That's why so many relationships fail. And what happens is the selfless person works so hard to try to help the selfish person to not be so selfish. They do for them and they keep on doing for them, trying to show the selfish person how it's done. But what they don't understand is the selfish person is not them. So eventually, the selfless person gets drained to the point to where they have to protect themselves and become a little selfish. So now the new selfish person is making sure that they do what they need to do for them to be okay. But it's at the expense of the things they used to do for the old selfish person. So now the old selfish person is looking at the new selfish person like, what's going on? I'm not getting all the things that I used to get. So the old selfish person goes and talks to the new selfish person, and the new selfish person explains to them what's going on. And instead of doing what they're supposed to do, they initially start trying to shame the person. They start trying to say, no, well, you're not doing A, B, and C, so that's why I was doing this, this, and this. They start pointing the finger at them, talking all type of craziness to try and get them to start doing the things that they used to do for the old selfish person. But then that doesn't work. What do they eventually do? They say, okay, I'll change. But that change wasn't real. That change is only temporary, and then they go back to their default selfish setting. This is why those relationships don't work. And this is what has happened between men and women, between males and females this past 50 years. Females have been extremely selfish since feminism really took hold. They've just been getting worse and worse. They've gone from we want equal rights to, well, we're better than men. You know, men ain't us. You know what? We don't need men. You know what? Kill all men. They've gone through these stages of just complete selfishness. But what has happened is men finally got sick of it. In our situation, men are Tina Turner and females are Ike Turner. And men finally got into that limousine and started throwing blows back. And Ike tried to make Tina look like she was crazy because she was done with him being selfish. But men are to the point to where they don't care that you're trying to gaslight them. They'd rather leave that limousine and go to that hotel and be in that hotel with whoever as long as they don't have to be in a room with you. And that hotel is now another country. So, mama, it doesn't make any difference how much you try to shame the new selfish people. Doesn't make sense how much you try to shame the men who are now done with the selfishness on you all's part. Yeah, they're going, gone. And no matter what you say, your language of shame, insults, and guilting them is not going to change a doggone thing.